What we're going to cover in this tutorial is how to create image galleries and then use those image galleries. Now, there's two ways of doing this. So the first way is to add an image gallery directly into an item. Now, we use K2 to manage the content. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can go to Control Panel and then just click K2 Items, and it will take you to the items, for want of a better phrase, articles. Another way is to go to K2 through the Components menu, or K2 through the Components menu and then click Items. Once you have an item open, for example Creations, if you scroll down you will see a tab that says Image Gallery, and you simply click the button there to add an image gallery. I won't go through that process right now because it's identical in the Image Gallery Manager. I'll show you. So that's the first way you can add an image gallery to an item. What happens is the image gallery is added to the article at the bottom. But sometimes we want an image gallery embedded directly in an article, so we have to create the gallery first. So the first thing we do is go to Components and to the Simple Image Gallery Pro, and you'll see there are already a number of galleries there that have been automatically created, and we're going to create a new one now. So we just click New Gallery and we give it a name. So I'm just going to call this Gallery 01. Click Proceed, and now it will allow me to add images. So I'm going to click Add Images, and I have the images open in another window on a separate screen. So I'm just going to select those and drag them across. Another option, of course, is to click the Add Files button and then find the files. Either way, I add the images to the list and then click Start Upload. And you'll see those are uploading pretty quick. Now I can add a title and a description to each individual image if I want to. For now I'm just going to click Save and Close. I have an image gallery that I can use. So I'm happy there. Now I want to use that gallery directly within an article. So I'm going to go to Components, K2, and the article I'm going to add the gallery to is Creations. So if I scroll down, and you'll see here we see HTML code. You won't see this as the editor will be turned on. So you just put the cursor at the end of the content, hit carries return a couple of times, and then click this option here to add a Simple Image Gallery Pro gallery. Now if I put a tick in that box, or just click Insert, or put a tick in the box and select the insert options, it will simply insert the entire gallery, which is exactly the same as adding a gallery to an article. So we're doing it this way because we want it slightly different. What I want to do is put a tick in the box to say I want that gallery. Then the display mode, I'm going to say I don't want normal, I want a single thumbnail, and that's it. Then click Insert, and you'll see it's inserted some code here. If I click Save and Close, and I'll show you how that displays. If we go to the website and we refresh the page and we scroll down slightly, we'll see now we have one image, but if that image is clicked, it opens up an image gallery. So let's add another. If I go to Components, Simple Image Gallery Pro, and I want to create a new gallery, so I'll just call this Gallery 02. Proceed, and of course it's going to ask me to add the images. Drag them across again. Start uploading, and it's uploading pretty quick because the images are small and also because I'm on a fibre connection. Fiverr definitely helps when you're uploading images. Save and close. And I'll add another one. Gallery 3. And again, click Add Images. This time I'm going to use the Add Files option. So I add files. I know where I want to go. There I am. And then I can click one image and then hold Shift and click the last one, and it selects all the images. And you'll see I can open them and start the upload. I prefer to use drag and drop because I've got two screens, but sometimes you don't have the space, so you just click Add Files and find the files. Again, save and close. And a new gallery. So I'm going to call this Gallery 04. There we go. Get rid of that. Add images. And there we go. Start upload. Close. Save and close. So if I go back to the K2 item and go to creations, I can now just hit carriage return, and I want to insert gallery 2, but I just want to insert one thumbnail, and then go back up to the image and click insert. I could copy and paste and just change gallery 2 for gallery 3, but for some reason that doesn't work. I've tried it, so we have to do it the long way around, unfortunately. Single thumbnail, insert, and again for the last one, Image Gallery Pro, single thumbnail, insert, save and close. The layout probably won't be perfect, so we can change that. Let's go to the creations page and have a look. No, not quite how we want. We want them in a line. So I'm going to work on that using CSS. But the principle is very simple, and you can add image galleries all day long just using that method. If I open one of these, it opens up the second gallery, as you can see. Hope that's of use, and if you need any help with your image galleries, just get in touch.